Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to come to you with a video that I've been wanting to film for a very long time, and as you can see from the title, this is something that I've struggled with for years, literally years, and that is my skin. So today I'm going to be doing my skin journey, and I've definitely come a long way. Like, for me to even be doing this video with no makeup on and just feeling comfortable and confident, it just really shows like how far I've come. It's just really exciting for me to be able to make this video because I've had acne problems for so long now, for years, and ever since I can remember, and it sucks. Acne sucks, like, honestly it does. As you can see, I'm in my room, and I just felt like that would be a better place to film this video so I could just sit down and have a talk with you guys. I want to thank you guys for coming back to my channel, and please make sure you subscribe. Oh, also disclaimer, if you do not like gross stuff, well, not gross stuff, what should I say? If you don't like seeing acne, just don't watch this video because I'm going to be showing some pictures of how my skin was. And I know that I didn't have the worst case of acne, but I also just didn't feel like, I know it wasn't anything good, basically is what I'm trying to say. Like, my acne was so bad in my opinion, because I feel like whatever level of severity your acne is, you're gonna feel like it's way worse than it really is. And sometimes it's really bad, but if it's really bad, you're gonna feel like 10 times worse about it. Like, that's just how it goes because it's on your face, it's your skin. Anyways, I'm just gonna get right into this video, and yeah. Okay, so to start my story, I always bounce back to like this time period where I significantly remember that my skin started bothering me. Like, I think I had acne before this point, but it was November of 2015, and I probably had acne, like, I think my face was relatively clear during that summer, but during the winter my face got like way worse. And so the first incident I can remember is there was this party, and my ex-boyfriend wanted me to go to this party with him, and he's gonna be watching this, he's gonna be like, you're talking about me. But no, my ex-boyfriend wanted me to go to this party with him, and so I started putting my makeup on, and I look in the mirror and I just like break down because I'm like, my skin looks terrible, like my acne is so bad and I can't go anywhere. So basically I didn't go anywhere. Like, I cried myself to sleep that night. My ex was so mad at me. My boyfriend at the time was so mad at me. He was like, are you really gonna do that, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, like, it was so serious to me. And if you have acne, I know you can relate to this, because when you have really like noticeable bad acne, you just feel so insecure. Like, you feel like everybody's looking at you and everybody's like just looking at your acne. Like, honestly, that's what it feels like, and half of the time I feel like that's what it is, but it's like still something that just, I don't know, it's just really it was really my biggest insecurity. So I'm gonna insert some pictures here of how my face looked in November of 2015, and this was the relatively like okay stage. Like, it was bad, but it was like okay still. And then what was it, so I went that whole winter like feeling down about it, and then January 2016, I said, okay, I've had enough, this needs to stop. So I went to the doctor and I was like, okay, what can I do about this, because I am not about to sit here and keep living with all this stuff on my face, because that is not cool. So the first time I went to the doctor, or maybe this was in like December, because the first time I went to the doctor, she gave me this clindamycin gel. It is the 1% phosphate gel. So she gave me this gel. I think I was supposed to use one thin layer like every morning. Okay, it says apply thin film twice daily to affected area. But you see, the thing is, my skin is so super sensitive that it's like ridiculous. So I would do one layer of this in the morning, and I think that was it. Honestly, I think I only did 1 layer in the morning, but that wasn't helping. And clindamycin is basically an antibacterial gel. It's supposed to kill the bacteria on your face, like the bad bacteria, and you know, just help with that, like soothe it and calm it down. But it wasn't really working for me. Like I was still getting flare-ups, I was still getting inflammation and redness, and it was really bad. So then in January I went back to the doctor and she prescribed me, this time with tretinoin cream, which is also known as Retin-A. So what Retin-A is basically a cream that it tells your skin to like flip over, if that's the right word. Like it tells your skin cells to reproduce basically, because your skin cells, they flip every, like, I don't know how often, but it tells them to flip sooner. Like I think it just speeds up the, like, it speeds up the process of your skin reproducing itself. So basically what it was supposed to do is like make the skin cells from the acne fall off like earlier, and then bring the newer cells up to the surface. And this strength is 0.05, and this is what it looks like. Just comes in a little tube like this, and with this you put it on strictly at night, and you have to put it on after you wash your face, and your face has to be completely dry. And now for me this was a problem, because like when my face gets dry, it gets super dry, like, and I just didn't like having to like dry my skin out like that. But you have to wait till your skin is completely dry, or it can get like an adverse reaction, something can happen. I don't know, they were really adamant about like having your skin dry, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen. But then after that, you let the product, you put a thin layer on your face at night, and then you let it sit and you let that dry, and then you can put your moisturizer on and go about your day, about your night. But you can't wear it at all in the morning, because your skin gets super sensitive to everything. Like I used to get my like eyebrows waxed and stuff. You can't get your skin waxed because your skin, like, I've heard horror stories, because every time I try something new on my face, I would do like tons of research on it before I tried it, because I have super sensitive skin. So I read horror stories of people getting waxes and their skin like ripping off, like a layer of their skin ripping off with this. So I was like, oh no, I'm not doing that. Like I'm not, So I had to stop waxing my face. I had to wear sunscreen every single time I left the house, because it gets super sensitive to sunlight and everything else. And it really, the thing with Retin-A is it takes so long to start working. Like they say you have to wait like 12 weeks. It could last 12 weeks before you see like improvement. So I was literally, y'all, I was literally counting down the days. Oh, one more thing about Retin-A is it makes your skin, your dark marks, darker before they lighten up. So I'm going to insert some pictures of when my skin was really dark. Like I remember people in school telling me like, oh, you look really dark, like you look really dark. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like I know it's not a tan, like thank you. But anyways, yeah, so it makes your dark marks way darker before they lighten up, and this was the worst stage. So I also read about Retin-A that you purge before, it's called your skin purges before it gets better. So the purge stage is worse than your acne was before, because your underlying acne that's under your skin already is coming up more rapidly than it would normally, because your skin is reproducing faster, if that makes any sense. So the purging stage is all of that acne underneath your skin, plus your dark marks getting darker because they're about to get lighter, if that makes any sense. So it's really just a whole process with Retin-A. It's really extensive, and it takes about 12 weeks to even see like a difference in most cases. In my case, I felt like I wasn't even seeing that much of a difference. Like after the 12 weeks was up, I was like, what is going on? Because I was counting down. Like when I say I was counting down the 12 weeks, like I literally knew the date where it should be good. I was like, Mom, if this doesn't work by this date, we're going back to the doctor and we're getting this sorted out, because I was so done with it. So with that being said, it was 12 weeks that came, and skin still looked like this, and I literally was like breaking down. Like, this was a really hard time in my life. I was really insecure, and I really just, I don't know, I just turned to makeup to just cover everything up, which obviously wasn't making it any better, but I did not want to leave the house looking like this, looking all dark and stuff. So I would put loads of foundation on to even out my skin tone, and then if you could just see the bumps popping through, it just looked a mess. But honestly, it made me feel better and it made me feel less insecure, so I did it. Oh, big facts, big facts. I forgot to tell you guys that I was taking oral antibiotics. That is a big major key because my acne was hormonal AF. Oh my god, I'm leaving out so much. Okay, so let me tell you guys. So as I started the Retin-A, before that I was taking oral antibiotics, and this was to like stop the actual breakouts from happening, to just slow everything down, to get my hormones down and all of that stuff. So I cut out dairy because I loved freaking milk. I would eat cereal. Cereal is my favorite snack, honestly, and if you can relate, that's what's up, because I love cereal. But I would eat it every day, multiple times a day, like 2 or 3 times every single day. Like, I mean, some days of course I would skip it, but like I would be eating cereal way too much, so that would be like a whole bunch of milk. And milk was the thing that was really breaking me out. I'm not strictly vegan right now, like no dairy, but I don't drink milk anymore. I drink almond milk, and I started that a very long time ago because I knew that dairy was like the problem, because every time I would eat it I would just break out. Like, I would break out. I was taking an oral antibiotic, and that was called myocycline, and I was on that for like 6 months, honestly, and I feel like that was a lot of the reason why my skin cleared up as well, because I know it was like internal. Like, most of my acne problems were internal, and that's what most like cystic, like really terrible acne comes from. It's like inside. It's not like a topical thing like ignorant people think, like, oh, you need to wash your face, like, oh, you need to. Don't tell me what I need to do. That is the biggest pet peeve. Pause. That is the biggest pet peeve. When people with clear skin, never had no pimples ever, maybe had like 1 or 2 pimples, try to tell you something about your skin, like how to clean your skin. Like, no, don't tell me. Don't do it. Don't tell me anything about my skin, because everybody's skin is different. Nobody has the same problem, the same exact problem, but a lot of things link into acne that are the same. Like dairy, for example. If you have really bad acne, I would suggest trying cutting out dairy as a crucial step, because that is like terrible for people that are very acne prone. Anyways, recently, I'd like to say, it was last year. I think at the end of last year I started birth control, and like I said, my acne was very hormonal, so my doctor suggested that I go on birth control, which I did, which I think is why my skin is still, you know, cooperating to this day, and it's getting clearer and all of that, because I am on birth control. And birth control really has just helped me. I feel like it's helped me the most out of everything, but I can honestly say that the oral antibiotic was really what kept my skin like from flaring up super bad. But I didn't want to keep taking an antibiotic just internally, because it's a pain, because when you take antibiotics you have to take probiotics as a woman, because you get so much yeast. Like, guys, I know that's TMI, but you will get yeast if you take antibiotics like that and you don't take probiotics. It's so annoying. Like, you don't want to do that. It's not fun. But yeah, I didn't want to keep having to do that every single day. Probiotics are expensive, like $20 a bottle, and that's like a whole bunch of bottles. That's a whole bunch of money, and I'm like, I don't want to keep doing that. So I started birth control, and that's what's really, I feel like, keeping my flare-ups down. It's keeping my hormones level. Trust me, I've used almost all of the skincare products out there. I have Murad, I had Clean and Clear, Neutrogena, all that jazz. The only thing I didn't try was Proactive, but I was scared because I've heard that it's like burn people's skin and stuff, so I was like, I'm not doing that. But besides that, I've tried all of the like topical skin washes on Earth, on planet Earth, but none of them have worked. So that's why me and my doctor came up with the, you know, thing that it was probably internal, which it was. So I'm really glad that we got that solved, because now I just feel so confident. And obviously my skin is nowhere near perfect. I still get pimples. I have like 2 pimples over here and everything like that. Like, I still get pimples, but I don't have really bad acne anymore, and my scars are really clearing up. So that is something that I have to thank God for. Like, I'm so thankful for that. That's basically it, you guys. I think I probably missed a bunch of stuff, but I'm also gonna do a skincare routine video. This was just basically just sharing my journey, and I want to share those pictures with you guys because I know when I was going through that rough point in my life when I was just like really insecure like that, pictures and seeing other people's journeys and watching videos on retin and just all that stuff just really helped me out. So I hope that this could give somebody, you know, that's dealing with acne some hope, because I know at some point it's like, I'm never gonna get rid of this stuff. It's gonna be on my face forever and it's gonna suck. But it gets better. Honestly, your face will clear up. Just give it time. Drink hella water and just live your life. I mean, I know that you always hear like drink water, drink water, drink water, but it's true. Like, I started drinking a whole water before I go to bed, and I know it sounds like a bad idea because you'd be getting up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, but I actually don't. I don't get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. Like, I go in the morning, but then that's it. Like, it sounds like a lot of water, but I mean, maybe your body will react to it differently, but it's really good to give your body that water right before you go to bed, and then of course drink throughout the day, but right when you go to bed, it's really important to give your body that water back in so that it has something to work with while you're sleeping and while it's reproducing your cells. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. And make sure you leave a comment down below of what you want to see next. Just so you guys know, on this channel I'm going to be doing more hair tutorials because I've been wanting to get around to that. It's just, I don't even do my hair that much, to be honest. I don't do my hair that much, but I'm going to start doing my hair more because I need to film those videos. But the most of my videos right now have been makeup tutorials, and I'm no makeup artist. I'm not a professional. I barely know what I'm doing half of the time, but I'm just showing you how I do my makeup. So I'm going to have makeup. I'm going to have hair videos. Hopefully I'm going to do hauls and try on videos and all of that. So be on the lookout for more of those types of videos, and just leave me suggestions on what I should do next. And I will see you guys in my next video.